Lornius and Verdal continue their travel to the accursed lands. While stopping to rest at a bar, Lornius learned that a witch is causing commotion in the northern lands. He asks what a witch is, but no one tells her and just dismisses it as a legend. The mercenary group leader, Bargo, also suspects that the accursed lands might have a witch. Meanwhile, Takuto uses his magic to turn a pile of flesh fruits into the 8-legged bug. He and Atou decide to summon the hero unit Isla from the game, since Isla is the most reasonable and understanding hero among the others, who have their own certain psychological problems. The next day, the knights encounter a hill giant on their way, so Verdal slays it using his holy magic sword. At the same time, Takuto senses the knights are coming their way and sends Atou to deal with them. He gives her special instructions to try to solve it peacefully if she can. As such, when the knights try to barge into the forest, Atou, disguised as a dark elf, comes out and tells them that they can't enter the forest. Verdal senses something off and talks with Atou, asking a few more times, only to get refused. However, he asks if they pose any danger to them or not. Atou says they don't, so Verdal orders everyone to return. However, Lornius doesn't like this. In anger, he dismisses Verdal from their investigation and tells the mercenary to attack Atou. Atou then calls them foolish and unleashes her tentacles to deal with them. In an instant, most of the mercenaries are killed, and Lornius finds himself lying on the ground. Verdal then tells him that Atou is a witch, a calamity-level being, and that the northern lands are also facing the same being. The remaining knights find themselves unable to harm Atou, but Verdal and Lornius are able to slice off her dark tentacles. Atou then takes 2 of the surviving mercenaries as hostages in an attempt to force them to stop attacking, but Verdal still chooses to kill them. However, as soon as Verdal sprints to attack her, Atou kills him in an instant, shocking Lornius so much. She reveals that she never said she only has 6 tentacles. Actually, she can regenerate them as many times as she wants. Lornius tells the rest of the mercenaries to report this back. Suddenly, Atou manifests holy sword magic, revealing she can have stolen Verdal's abilities along with his memories. When Lornius thinks that the mercenaries have escaped, Atou reveals that she never came alone, and the Dark Elves had already taken care of every single one of them. After feeling satisfied, she captures Lornius and tells him how foolish he was. Because if he had listened to Verdal, none of them would have been killed. Even he would have returned to his family and enjoyed his time. However, since he has chosen this path, everyone has died, he is also going to die, and she would also kill his family after this, and also the village where they had stayed. All of this is because of his choice. Finally, Atou finishes him and returns. When Gear asks if she would really do that, Atou reveals she was just scaring him for underestimating her. Then she delivers the news to Takuto, along with the unknown word witch that didn't exist in the Eternal Nations. Takuto realizes the world is not completely the same as in the game. Using memories that Atou stole from the deceased knights, they learn that a witch named Arakino is the cause of the disturbance on the western side of Qualia, while also suspecting that she's also a reincarnated person. However, he decides not to confront her. Takuto also intends to form an allegiance with the country located east of Mynoghra. Meanwhile, the said kingdom is facing a large number of barbarians attacking their kingdom.